Welcome back to Our Issues Milwaukee. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. Our focus this morning has been on your health, and this segment is about mental health. Fear, worry, and stress are normal responses to uncertainty or the unknown. So I think it's understandable that people are experiencing all of those things as we continue to battle the COVID-19 pandemic. My next guests are here to emphasize the importance of maintaining a healthy mind, body, and soul. Anita Sparks is the president of the Milwaukee Alumnae Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, and Dr. Charles Alexander is a board member of Tunnel Light Incorporated. How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing very well. I appreciate you both joining me today. And coming up on Saturday, December 19th, Delta Sigma Theta is hosting an online restoration rally. So if you would tell us more about this event and how people can get involved.
So we have our organization, Delta Sigma Theta. We were founded in 1913, and one of the thrusts of our organization is physical and mental health. Well, as the president, I've noticed many of our members dealing with the COVID and other stressors, and so many sorors were having deaths in their family. So I wanted to do something for them. That's how it started. But then we thought, you know what, if we're feeling this way, the community is probably feeling this way too. And we are a public service organization, so we want to make sure that we get this service out to our community members so that we can just deal on. And I think what I said to the co-chairs was, let us find some way for us to come together so we can pour out and then be filled up, so that when we leave, we can walk out the door with some tools that will help us navigate through all of these uncertain times that we have been dealt with.
Yes, and this event again is happening Saturday, December 19th, virtually from 2 to 4 p.m. And it is free and open to the public. And people who are watching can actually register. What's the address for them to go to in order to be a part of this event?
Okay, I'm going to give this to you so I won't give out the wrong information. We're going to go to our website, and it is Delta Sigma Theta. Let me get my glasses. .org, and you can go on the website and click on the events.
Okay.
And you will see the restoration rally, and you can register then, or on our Facebook page, Milwaukee Alumni Facebook page, and it's on there as well.
All right. And Dr. Alexander, Tunnel Light Inc. provides a light at the end of the tunnel for those with mental and physical health crises in urban, low-income, and disadvantaged communities. So if you would talk a little bit about the role that you're going to be serving in this particular event.
Thank you. In your introductory statement, you were kind of mentioning, how people are experiencing the COVID pandemic, and Sister Sparks did the same. And so I'm going to be facilitating a conversation for the men's mental health breakout that's in that space, and wanted to take advantage of the circumstance to kind of contextualize the stress response and the mental health response. Mm-hmm. And to use that to broaden the conversation, to use this current circumstance to broaden the conversation about mental health kind of in general. And so in this, the past 6 months or what have you, we've been confronted with a chronic stressor. And so our bodies have a response to that, our minds have a response to that. And so we have an emotional response to that. So I want to be able to use this opportunity to explain kind of the science and actually the adaptive functioning that exists within that. Because most times people interpret this whole experience as all bad, but really your body is trying to get you comfortable, is trying to get you to feel better. But we're in a chronic situation, which means it's stressful and it wears down your emotional and your mental functioning. So really, again, just to kind of contextualize those things, and help the brothers who attend to understand what's going on, and then be able to use that to broaden their thoughts about their responses to other things that occur in their lives.
Yeah. And Anita, he mentioned that he's going to be in a breakout session, kind of talking to the men. What are some of the other breakout sessions that you're going to be really allowing people to take part in?
We will have a breakout session on grief and also on spirituality, and we'll have something for the youth. So we wanted to make this a family event so that our youth could come and share what's going on with them too. They'll be joined by the youth that we mentor during the course of the year. So we'll start off first together, and then everyone will go into a breakout room according to what they registered for.
Okay, and I think it's so important that you brought up the fact that you're incorporating the children, because I think you both would agree that sometimes the kids are in the background and they are witnessing the stress that their parents may be experiencing, whether it's financial or mental, whatever the case may be. So that is a great way to incorporate the entire family. And I'm just wondering if you would, as we wrap up, just kind of emphasize the importance of people really having a balance when it comes to their mental health. Because, like you said, Dr. Alexander, we're trying to, kind of adapt to the scenario, but it's hard. And really, the uncertainty of knowing how this is all going to end up really is not an easy thing to deal with. So, what advice do you have on just really seeking some balance at this time?
So we have to seek understanding, and we have to seek support, because how we think and feel is going to impact the way that we behave. How we think and feel impacts the way that we act. And so this is an opportunity to provide a measure of clarity and to point people towards resources so that we can find that balance.
I think it's so awesome that you all have come together to really make this available to the entire community. And I just want to emphasize again, you can register. It's a free event at dstmilwaukee.org/events. Anita Sparks is the president of the Milwaukee Alumnae Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated, and Dr. Charles Alexander is a board member of Tunnel Light Inc. Thank you both for joining us today.
Thank you.
Can I just say too, we have to take care of ourselves before we can take care of others.
You got it.
Absolutely.
And that's a great way to wrap up the show. I'm your host, Andrea Williams. As always, I thank you for watching. And I do hope you join us again next week as we take another look at our issues, Milwaukee. Have a great day.